What if the most exciting pocket camera of the year is actually the one you should wait to buy? The DJI Osmo Pocket 4 just dropped, and on the surface, it looks like a clean upgrade over the Pocket 3. Better slow motion, sharper tracking, improved storage. It sounds like a creator's dream. But once you dig into what DJI left out, what they quietly snuck in, and what's reportedly coming next, the picture gets a whole lot more interesting. Today, we are breaking down everything the Pocket 4 gets right, everything it gets wrong, and the one big reason you might want to hold off before clicking that buy button. Here's something DJI doesn't exactly shout from the rooftops. The Pocket 4 uses the same 1-inch CMOS sensor as the Pocket 3. You know what's interesting though? Same sensor doesn't mean same results. DJI is pushing this chip significantly harder this time around, unlocking a 37-megapixel Super RAW mode with RAW support, up to 14 stops of dynamic range, 10-bit color depth, and improved processing across the board. Think of it less like a hardware swap and more like a serious software and engineering upgrade. The sensor didn't change, but what it can actually do absolutely did, and the gap in output quality is noticeable. Here's where things get really interesting. DJI added some genuinely professional-grade features that nobody expected on a camera this small. Built-in timecode with less than 1 frame of drift over 8 hours, plus 4K 60 DisplayPort output for live streaming. That alone pushes the Pocket 4 into legitimate B-cam territory for studio setups and multicam podcasts. But then DJI turns around and leaves out HLG, which is the one profile that lets creators publish HDR content without touching a color grading app. For a camera built around quick turnaround workflows, forcing users into D-Log instead of offering a ready-to-go HDR option feels like a real miss. And trust me on this one, creators are already talking about it. Video performance is where the Pocket 4 genuinely earns some serious respect. You are now getting 4K at 240 frames per second for slow motion, which doubles what the previous generation was capable of. But DJI also went in the completely opposite direction and added a slow shutter video mode, dropping all the way down to 1/4 of a second. Because this camera uses a real mechanical gimbal rather than digital tricks, you can pull off smooth trailing light shots and motion blur sequences completely handheld. That's the kind of cinematic footage that smartphones simply cannot replicate cleanly, and it opens up a whole new creative range from one tiny device. So what do we actually know about ActiveTrack 7.0? It is a massive leap forward. The Pocket 4 now lets you lock onto a subject and track them seamlessly even while using 2x lossless zoom, and it pushes tracking support all the way to 4x. The previous generation couldn't come close to this, and combined with refined gesture controls, palm to start tracking, peace sign to begin recording, this is genuinely the hands-free camera experience DJI has been promising for years. Add in the brighter 1000-nit rotating OLED display with dedicated zoom and custom controls in landscape mode, and the physical shooting experience feels meaningfully more polished. Battery life lands at around 4 hours under lighter shooting conditions, which is solid for a camera this compact. And the 107 gigabytes of built-in high-speed storage, combined with USB 3.1 transfer speeds of up to 800 megabytes per second, means offloading massive 4K files is genuinely fast. Audio also got a quiet but welcome upgrade with a 3-microphone array and 4-channel support when paired with external transmitters. Here is the catch though. DJI quietly removed the battery extension handle from the Creator Combo bundle. It now costs extra, even though it adds 62% more runtime. For a bundle priced at around 619 euros, that feels like a step backward. The Pocket 4 is a genuinely impressive camera, better than the Pocket 3 in almost every measurable way. But between the missing HLG support, the US availability delay, and leaked footage already circulating of a Pocket 4 Pro with a dual lens system and a dedicated optical telephoto, The timing feels tricky. So here's my question for you. Are you buying the Pocket 4 now, or are you waiting to see what DJI does next? Drop your answer in the comments below. If this breakdown helped you out, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our full Pocket 4 Pro coverage the moment it drops.